Trump said he has no financial interests in Saudi Arabia, but his businesses have made millions from the Saudi government, and the Crown Prince gave his New York City hotel a huge boost.
Here's a summary of the article.
Trump, Saudi Arabia financial interests, ties, hotel bookings, sales. Business Insider Evan Vucci, AP Images. In a statement released Tuesday, President Donald Trump stood by Saudi Arabia and Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman despite evidence that the Crown Prince ordered the killing of Saudi journalist Jamal Khashoggi. Trump previously dismissed charge that his initial response to the disappearance Khashoggi was affected by any business ties with Saudi Arabia in a tweet in October. "For the record, I have no financial interests in Saudi Arabia," Trump tweeted. The most recent example came last year, as The Washington Post reported in August that a visit from Saudi officials to Trump's Trump International Hotel in New York City helped boost the hotel's quarterly revenue by 13% in 2018's first quarter. The bump came after 2 straight years of booking declines for the property, according to a letter obtained by the Post in which the manager of the Trump Hotel cited a last-minute visit to New York by the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia. While Trump lawyers have argued that a foreign government renting hotel rooms from his organization is not an ethics conflict, New York Attorney General Barbara Underwood opened an investigation into the Saudis' rental of the New York City hotel rooms. In Tuesday's statement, Trump said that while the journalist's death was unfortunate, the economic and political ties to Saudi Arabia were too important to disrupt.
This post received a score of 43,614, with an upvote ratio of 82%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
"I just watched a video of Trump saying at one of his own rallies that the Saudis buy apartments from him. Video, at around the 220 min mark.
Here is a link with the video at the 220 mark.
Here's what he said at 2 different rallies in 2015.
Can we put it in the Constitution that a person that refers to themselves in third person can't be president?
Can we put it in the Constitution that a person who's a total fucking moron can't be president?
As democracy is perfected, the office of president represents, more and more closely, the inner soul of the people. On some great and glorious day the plain folks of the land will reach their heart's desire at last and the White House will be adorned by a downright moron. H.L. Mencken.
Democracy working as intended, I guess. Would been happier with President Camacho though.
Camacho created a nationwide program to find the smartest person in the country. Once he found the smartest person, he empowered that person to make vast sweeping changes to correct the world's problems. I'd vote for Camacho in a heartbeat.
Holy shit, when you put it that way, it really puts a different light on how he ran the government.
Trump essentially did the same thing as Camacho. But Trump's search for the smartest person was over as soon as he looked in a mirror.
Trump registered 8 companies during his presidential campaign that appear to be tied to hotel interests in Saudi Arabia, according to a report in The Washington Post.
I predict tomorrow's news. Trump says something, but it's not true.
Nostradamus you are. Newstradamus.
More like fake Newstradamus. Is there such a thing as conflict of interest in politics anymore?
It's called the Emoluments Clause. Trump has violated every day since day one. Congress just doesn't give a shit to hold him accountable though.
The one silver lining is that there's a lawsuit proceeding on that at the moment. Specifically about his D.C. hotel. If I remember correctly, he was just ordered to hand over the visitor logs too, so I would think we'll find out precisely who's been staying there.
It's fucking creepy that we don't already know this.
Can't seem to find the article about turning over the logs, but here's one about the case in general.
Every day, I think it can't get any worse.
Oh, it can get a whole lot worse.
It hasn't even started. The 2020 election is going to be a cluster.
A cluster of fucks. Because we should all have plenty of them to give this time around.
He doesn't have any financial interests in Saudi Arabia, but his businesses do. Trump logic.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by SMMRY.com, without any human intervention.